Chinese, they were wearing what we call overalls, the things that industrialists wear in the factory. They were either yellow, red, blue, green, or any other. And everybody was moving in a rickshaw. Go to Beijing today, you can see a different world. It can be done. Even in Kenya, we can change it. With hard work, determination, focus, we can change our country. And as I'm talking here, I know we have leaders here. Please focus in changing the country. Let's not seek leadership to enrich ourselves. Let's not seek leadership to acquire wealth for ourselves, but acquire wealth for Kenya and acquire wealth for our generation to come. In the name of Raila, I appeal that we focus on national wealth instead of personal wealth. I appeal that we work on quality education, education that will lead us to be people that God made us to be. I appeal that we have our nation in order, correct our health institutions so that it gives us the kind of life that we need to live. There are many others. Dear Kenyans, today I surrender Raila to friends, family, and patriots who went ahead of him. I surrender Raila to eternity, and I surrender Raila to all the ages. I know he's comfortable where he is. I know he deserves to be in the company where he is. And I pray that when my time comes, I'll join him there in heaven realms. Fare thee well, my dear husband. Fare thee well, father of our children. Fare you well, the friends of many. If you were to start again, I would be there with you. Thank you, and may God bless you all for being here.
Your Excellencies, fellow mourners, we have given the family ample time to eulogize and pay tribute to our.
In the safe in your house, in your bank vault, inside your dressing table drawers, there is something that can help India grow stronger. Your old gold. So this Diwali, why not exchange that old gold for new jewelry? India imports almost all of its gold. But if you exchange your old gold, imports won't be necessary. And that will make India stronger. Right? Exchange your old gold at Tanishq. Help India grow stronger.
Protein that's absolutely easy and oh, so delicious. Feel absolutely strong, light and energetic.
Thanks to Millet protein that I can add to anything and make the protein go up. Made light with fermented yeast protein and all 9 amino acids. Gentle on your gut and none of the bloat. Made strong with 31 grams of protein per scoop. Be strong, feel light. Millet.
Mama Ida, the smaller family of Baba, and the larger family of Baba, including the international family, I greet you in the name of our Lord God Jesus Christ. Your Excellency, my task is very little. As you know, sometimes I am called a bad girl. But for the sake of Baba today, when we are sending Baba, a man I respect and to whom I owe my political career to, I will be a good girl. Thank you very much. I told you I'll be a good girl and I do what I'm told. So before I go on to introduce the members of parliament, because that's how good I'm going to be, I'll request Honorable Dr. Ida Odinga to please join us back on stage. Karibu Mama and Pole Sana, we are with you.
Yeah. These things, some things start early. When I was speaking here, I'm being reminded that I did not introduce the grandchildren. Raila had grandchildren. The ones who are here, we start with Safi. Safi said, where you go to school?
I go to... Hello, everybody.
Can I speak? Yeah, it's English.
Oh, okay. I have a short speech. So
okay.
I will say my short speech for everybody. Okay. Hello, everybody. I hope everybody is doing good today. Thank you all for coming to have us mourn my grandfather. Today I stand before you not only as a Kenyan mourning the loss of a national icon, but a grandchild mourning the loss of our grandfather, the Right Honorable Raila Odinga. While the world might remember him as the people's president, a political giant, a freedom fighter, I will always remember him as a man of quiet strength, fierce love, and unshakable purpose, my Babu, my hero. It is very hard to say goodbye to somebody, especially when you thought that person was immortal. I think of this situation as the ending of a great TV show. Like movie critics, we should focus not only on the ending, but what made the ending so impactful. The patient listener, a gentle teacher, the grandfather who never let the weight of the world stop him from showing up for all his family members, laughing with wisdom and with patience. When I was in school, I was part of a play. I wasn't the main character. I wasn't even a side character. I was a mere backup singer. I remember telling my grandfather how great I was, how happy I was to be in this play, and how I couldn't bear being in it. And I remember telling him. And I remember the morning of they were getting ready, they marked it for a chopper. My grandfather had managed to make it to my event. This is to show the type of person he was. No matter how big or small the achievement, he would always make sure to be there and make it known how proud of you he was. He had a way of making you feel like you were the most important person in the room. As I stand here looking at your casket, I'm not afraid to admit that my next achievement will be 10 times heavier, knowing that one of my biggest cheerleaders is no more. So today, as we bid him farewell, we're not just burying a man, we are burying a legend. And I want to say this especially to my Kenyan people. We are the legacy. If you ever doubted your voice, doubted that you mattered, remember him. If you ever felt too small to make a difference, remember him. Remember, he was not born a legend. He became one by showing up, by speaking up and refusing to sit down and be silent when it was easier. I used my time to keep this legacy alive and remind the nation that not only was there so much greatness in him, but there's as much greatness in you as well. To quote him, you can only live once, but if you live it right, once is enough. Joey! 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 Thank you. Oh, sorry, I'm Safi. And I go to school in the University of Maryland, Baltimore County. I now use this opportunity to introduce my other cousins. Come on.
Hello, everybody. My name is Siaya Odinga. I stand here before you not just as a young Kenyan, but as a proud granddaughter of the now late Honorable Raila Odinga. To the world, he's a statesman, a leader, a freedom fighter, a symbol.
Some moments begin long before the celebration. A touch of sparkle, a thoughtful surprise, and smiles that say it all. With Bata, step into sparkle and joy, presenting Brighter Moments collection. This festive season, style begins at ₹7.99. Bata, make your way. Visit your nearest Bata store.
Section 498A, Garhiya Bill. സ്ത്രീ സംരക്ഷണത്തിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ് സാർ ഈ വകുപ്പ്. പുരുഷന്മാരെ നശിപ്പിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ടല്ലെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു പോവാണ്.
ഒരു രീതിയിൽ മുന്നോട്ട് പോകാൻ കഴിയില്ലെങ്കിൽ കുട്ടികളൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടാവുന്നതിന് മുന്നേ തന്നെ പിരിഞ്ഞു പൊയ്ക്കോണം.
There's also Alai Raila Odinga, who unfortunately is not here with us. But as soon as he arrives, he will be able to speak for himself. Now we have Safi and Senai. These are children of Rosemary. Alai is a son of my late son, Fidel Castro Odinga. He's the one who is not here with us today. But yeah, it's live. Then we have Amolo Odinga and Jaramogi Oginga Odinga. The two boys are the sons of Junior. May God bless you. Now you know who the Odingas are. Thank you for reminding me.
There are many people who have taken after Baba in that family because Baba. So hold your hand, and we will hold the hands of Winnie, we will hold the hands of Rosemary, and we will hold the hands of Junior. I would like to request the members of the National Assembly who are here to be upstanding. Rene Mayaka, you will help me from where you are. If I forget anybody, I've declared you my assistant. And if I call you, you sit down so that if I don't call you, I will know who I've not called. I don't have anything against you, even though at heart I'm Gen Z. There's a disease that has caught up with me of late. It's called menopause. So we are led by Honorable Moses Wetangula as a speaker. He is not standing. And I would want to acknowledge the area member of parliament, Honorable Gideon Ochanda. I want to acknowledge the woman representative of this area, Honorable Dr. Christine Ombaka. The rest I'll call you very quickly, but I know Kimani and Junet will have a chance, the parliamentary leadership, but I'll just acknowledge you. Honorable Kimani Ichungwa, Honorable Junet Mohammed, Honorable Owen Baya, and Honorable Mark Mwenje. Those are in the leadership. I wish to acknowledge Honorable Peter Kaluma, Honorable Rashid Bedzimba, Honorable Rachel Ameso, former member of parliament but also PSC commissioner, Chief, Honorable Farah Maalim, Honorable George Aladwa, Honorable Adipo Kwame, the tallest man in parliament, Honorable Mugabe Innocent, Honorable Otiende in the committee, Honorable Tom Odege, Honorable TJ Kajwang, Honorable Nabi Nabwera, Honorable Elisha Odhiambo, Honorable Gertrude Mbeyu, Honorable Felix Jalango, aka Jalas, Honorable John Ariko, Honorable Fatuma Mohammed Full Network, Honorable Rosa Buyu Duase, Honorable Eve Akinyo Bara, Honorable Beatrice Elachi, Honorable Esther Pasaris, Honorable Irene Mayaka, Honorable Babu Owino, Honorable Naika Johnson, Honorable Oku Kaunya, Honorable Samuel Atandi, Chair of Budget, Honorable Shakil Shabir, Honorable Oyula, Honorable Mark Nyabita, Honorable Aduma Uwar, Honorable Joshua Ngeno, Honorable Tindi Mwale, Honorable Badi Twalib, Honorable Dr. Lillian Gogo, Honorable Jared Okello, Honorable Koyo Wura, Honorable Mishi Mboko, who is also a PSC, myself, Milio Diambo, of course, Honorable Chonga, Honorable Raphael Wanjala, Honorable Dixon Maungu, Honorable Dr. James Nyikal, who is also the chairman of Dual, Honorable Oscar Nabulindo, Honorable Peter Masara, Honorable Jen Kagiri, Honorable Mark Mwenje, Honorable Manduku, Honorable Rehab Mukami, Honorable Doris Donya, Honorable Lillian Sioi, Honorable Sabina Chege, Honorable Irene Njoki, Honorable Geoffrey Odanga, Honorable Caleb Amisi, Honorable Naisula Lesuda, Honorable Osogo, Honorable Wilberforce, Honorable Carido Daniel, Honorable Amina Mohammed, Honorable Fatuma Mohammed, Honorable Beatrice Adagala, Honorable Hussein Waitan, Honorable Umi Harun, Honorable Mogaka Stephen, Honorable Zambia, Honorable Mawade, Honorable Stephen Mule, Honorable Caroline Geleche, Honorable George Kariuki, Honorable Jale Rokelo, Honorable Steve Mogaka, Honorable Cynthia Alpha Ondieki Miruka, Honorable Ikawa Fred, Honorable Clemens Lawyer, Honorable Karoli Omondi, Honorable, I think I mentioned Shakil Shab.
GRP Jewellers வழங்கும் தங்க தீபாவளி. தங்க நகைகளின் மீது கிராமுக்கு ரூபாய் 300 குறைவாக பெறுங்கள் மற்றும் வைரம் கேரட்டிற்கு ரூபாய் 5000 குறைவாக பெறுங்கள். GRP Jewellers, ശുഭ ആരംഭങ്ങളിൻ ആരംഭം.
Honorable Fatuma Jeho, Honorable Amina Mnyazi, Honorable Kombe, Honorable Machele, anybody remaining? I think I am done with the National Assembly and Your Excellency the day. Oh, Honorable Boko Milema, you are hidden there. That's why I can't see you. Thank you. And Deputy President, I just want to say that I talked to Baba on Monday evening when he was with Adiambo. And I want to confirm that what he said the same thing to me. That we need to be united as a party. And he told me in Kijaluo, God, Achia. And then Baba also told me, jokingly, because when I asked him, Baba, how are you? He told me, I am fine. In fact, in the morning, I walked all around. I am even surprised there are people who have killed me in Kenya and have already buried me. I want to tell you, as Jokanyanam, that for those who killed Baba and buried Baba before his time, because we are Christians, we forgive you. But we will never forget. But we also want to tell you, that for those who stood with Baba, we shall never forget. And I want to tell you, and I want to thank you, Your Excellency, President William Samoei Ruto, that you do not understand. I know some of us look strong. I was in State House the morning you broke the news, and amongst the Luo, in the political class that day, I was the only ODM person. Wacho ne pinyo no chama. I didn't understand what pinyo chama meant until the president broke the news as we sat. Said, I have bad news. I think it was 7 in the morning. And he said, even before he said I knew, I don't know how I knew. And Mr. President, Your Excellency, the longest journey I have walked, if you don't know, was from your office to where I left my car. I almost collapsed twice. I am strong, but the death of Baba is the hardest thing. Those who believe in his ways have had to deal with. And when you sent us, you removed the women, and I thank you for your sensitivity. And you told us to go and stand with Mama Ida. I thank you for that sensitivity. We shall never forget. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and God bless you. Let me take this opportunity to invite Ledama Olekina to welcome the Senate. And as he is coming, Jokanyanam, Donguyena Mundagone Baboriti, Donguyena Mundagone Baboriti, Donguyena Mundagone Baboriti, Agone Baboriti, Agwambo, Baba, Wod Mary, Piny dung buru kionge Baba.
Your Excellency, Mr. President, Your Excellency, the Deputy President, Your Excellency, the former President of the Republic of Kenya, Your Excellency, President Olusegun Obasanjo, the Speakers of the National Assembly and the Senate, all mourners here, the ODM fraternity, good afternoon. I stand here today before I introduce my colleagues in the Senate. I just want to say that I've been shaking ever since I had the news that Baba is no more. Baba taught me a lot. There's a lot that he shared with me, occasionally when we had private lunches, when we traveled together. And I remember, because this is very personal to me, that on the day that we lost our election at Bomas of Kenya, and I was admitted at the hospital after having been hit, Baba called me and told me one thing. He said to me, my son, what is important is the unity of this country. Your health is more important. Our victory has just been delayed, but it is inevitable. It is coming. Today, I want to speak to all of us here that Baba spoke for us for generations. He spoke for us for decades. Baba is no longer there to speak for us. It is now us, it is upon us to be able to speak for ourselves, to make sure that we do what is right for Baba. Before Baba went, he showed us the way. He brought us to the broad-based government. And I want to tell you,
ஒரு நூல்தானே உடைக்கு ஆதாரம். பல நூல்கள் இழைந்தால் புதுமை கவியாகும். மரபை தழுவிய நெசவுகள் சில கதைகள் பேசும். இந்த கதையின் நாயகன் நடக்கும் நன்மேகம். அத்தனை கண்ணும் அவன் மேல் மிதக்கும். அக்ஷதை பூக்கள் இவர்களை நினைக்கும். ஒன்றிணைந்து கொண்டாடுவோம். Minister White.
There are challenges ahead, but we are determined. Let me take this opportunity to introduce my colleagues in the Senate. I'd like to request all my colleagues in the Senate to please stand up. I'll start by introducing, but I know they will have time to be able to speak. But we're led by two very eloquent and able leaders. The majority leader, Aaron Cheriot. We have the minority leader, Mazayo, Stuart Mazayo from Kilifi. And then my deputy, Edwin Sifuna. Who is also the Secretary General for the ODM party. The distinguished senator from Vihiga, who is also the chair of CPIC, Geoffrey Osoti. Then I have a man who's never gone to law school but is a lawyer. The senator from Busia, Okiyo Mtata. My dear sister, Senator Hamida, who's always been right where Baba is, nominated senator. And then we have the women's president, Beth Siango, nominated senator from ODM. Then we have senior counsel, who is also a member of the Parliamentary Service Commission, and senator from Nyamira, his name is running away from my head, Okongo Omogeni. And then we have a young man who I love and respect, who has always been very, very close to Baba, Senator Eddie Okech. Thank you for what you did for Baba. We have Baba's daughter from the north, Senator Hezena Lemalatia. Then we have my brother, Senator from Homa Bay, a man I love so much, and a man who loved Baba so much. Senator Moses Kajwang, who is also the chair of PAC. Then we have Bunge FM. Her name is Senator Miraj from Mombasa. We also have a former governor of Western Gishu County, Senator Governor Mandago. We have, the next is Senator Catherine Muma, who is also a member of the Speaker's panel. We have a distinguished senator from Homa Bay, and her name is Beatrice Ogola. And then we have a man who speaks Swahili, and a very good man from Embu, and his name is Senator Mundigi. We have, next to Senator Mundigi, we have VIP. Baba was magnanimous. The only virtually impaired senator we have in Kenya, who is a lady of our own standard. Her name is Senator Crystal Asige. Next to Crystal Asige, we have a senator from Nairobi, and her name is Senator Montet. And then next to her is, this is Betty Montet. And then next to her is my dear sister from Nairobi. And I'm sure you know her very well. I'm forgetting her name again. I'm just joking, man. Come on. How can I forget Karen Nyamu? Next to Karen Nyamu, we have Senator from Taita Taveta, who is Senator Mwaruma. Next to Senator Mwaruma is we have Senator from Machakos County, Senator Agnes Mudama. Then next to Agnes Mudama, we have the Deputy Minority Leader of the Senate, Senator Wambua from Kitui County. Then on my left, I have Senator from Kisumu County, Tom Ojienda. And then on the far right there, we have Senator from Kisii County, Senator Onyonka. And then finally, we also have a senator from Bungoma County. I'm trying to remember his name. Senator Okoli. And then finally is a senator from Siaya County, the youth leader, Oburu Odinga. Now, before I hand over the mic to the Deputy President, this is a message for all of us here in Kenya. I know a lot of people are expecting that the ODM will fight, that the ODM will have different facets. I want to assure Kenyans that as long as God gives us time on this earth, we will follow Baba's footsteps. Baba said, we stay together, and that is the last message that he left for us. And I do hope that we can all come together to be able to ensure that we'll fulfill the dreams and aspirations of our hero. Baba, I will miss you. The Maasai nation will miss you. You stood firm with us when we are fighting for our land rights. We will never forget that. When you go and you meet Olenti Mama, please say hello to him. When you meet all those Maasai leaders, Ole Sankale, Ole Tip Tip, including even Saitoti, please say hello to them and tell them
எனக்கு நிம்மதியான தூக்கம் வேணும் ரெக்ஸா.
இது என்னோட ஜாப் டிஸ்கிரிப்ஷன்ல இல்ல.
எப்ப இந்த பூமியில யாரும் பீஸ்ஃபுல்லா தூங்கலையோ நான் அங்க இருப்பேன். The Sleep Company கொண்டு வந்திருக்கு இந்தியாவின் முதல் மற்றும் only smart grid mattress. இது கொடுக்கும் பாடிக்கு soft comfort, பேக்குக்கு firm support. Peaceful sleep mode on. The Sleep Company.
Ruto, Baba's family, Mama Canon Dr. Ida Betty Odinga, Rosemary, Junior, Winnie, the larger Jaramogi family, fellow mourners, allow me to bring my condolences on my own behalf, on behalf of my family, my husband George, who is here, and on behalf of the great people of Homa Bay, for the loss of our father, the loss of our leader, the loss of Baba. We celebrate the life of a patriot, the life of Agwambo Wunyalego, the life of Tinga, the life of the Enigma, the life of Juan Fidel, Owaga Kinyi. And allow me, on behalf of the party, to thank you, Min Pin. Receive gratitude from a grateful party for taking care of Baba all these years, the 50 plus years. If you are a woman or person here, Baba would have come back sometimes and found you not there. You stood firm beside him. And for that, we say, thank you very much. Over the last 20 years, Baba built a national, vibrant, and dynamic party, the largest party south of Sahara and north of River Limpopo, the ODM party, which has its members from Vanga in Kwale to Todonyang in Turkana, from Wajir up north to Nyatike Wotorumo and Mageta Island here in Siaya. To the over 7 million members of the ODM party, who and some of whom are not here, but are mourning across the country, we say pole. But we say we remain focused and Baba's spirit lives on. The over 1.3 million ODM party officials, from polling stations to branches to counties, najua mko hapa, nataka kuwaona kwa mkono, our grassroots officials of the ODM party, mahali popote ambayo mko, nikisema ODM mnipe tuko tayari. ODM! ODM! Our message is simple, because Baba was our true north. And today, we may not find him to consult him, but we must ask ourselves, in any situation, what would Baba do? Faced with the decision of unity of the country or division, what would Baba do? Faced with a decision of hate or love, what would Baba do? Faced with a decision of exclusion or inclusion, what would Baba do? Faced with a decision of hope or despair, what would Baba do? Faced with a decision of whether tukuwe watu wa Man U ama Arsenal, Baba atachagua gani? Lazima tujiulize, what would Baba do? Your Excellency, our President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, allow me to thank you on behalf of the party for the honor and dignity that you have granted to our father, our patriot, as he lies here as an elaborate state burial, which you have overseen personally. We thank you, and we do not take it for granted any bit. You designated our Deputy President, Kithure Kindiki, to lead it. Thank you, Professor. Our brother, Dr. Ray, thank you for all the running around that you have done during this process. Your Excellency, we only ask you for one more honor. Ile stadium yetu ambayo inakuja kubwa sana, 60,000 capacity, tunaita kwa kizungu magnificent. Tunaomba kama chama, hiyo ikuwe na jina Raila Odinga Talanta Stadium, Nairobi. Alafu, since wewe pia ni mtu ya Arsenal, next year, ukiimaliza, Baba alikuwa Arsenali, wewe pia ni Arsenali. Ulete Arsenal hapo, wacheze na Harambee Stars, the Raila Odinga Memorial Cup next year. Na watu wa Man U wajipange siku hiyo, watafute shughuli nyingine. Your Excellency, finally, we said always that this our father, when he says left, we go left. When he says right, we go right. When he says fire, we fire. The last instruction he left us with, and with a very clear mind. And I remember him speaking at the burial of the late Dr. Phoebe Asio, and he said he made a clear decision to work with you for the stability and unity of the nation inside the broad-based government. That is the last standing instruction that Baba gave us. And as a people and as a party, that is where we will stand. Jothurwa, Jothurwa, Baba no when wawach ka, no when wawach, ni wane isirikal mar broadbased ni. Moka oya wuotwa, tindo rito pesa, tindo rito mach, tindo rito bunde. Kanye mababa no wewa, kanye maguambo no wewa, Jothurwa. Kanye mwabete koso kelo machanganyiko. 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 Joma bet kanye fuana urubadwe yamo. Mano tik. Mano secado. Your Excellency, I have a small responsibility as the chairman of the party. Unajua Baba alisema, wewe DJ, hapana leta nini? Hapana leta nini? Sasa DJ asilete nini? Bas. Your Excellency, I have a small responsibility to invite certain members, just a few, of our ODM party, to also get an opportunity to say very brief tributes to Baba. We have with us our Care. The Care is not a party member, but he is a leader of a bit of time. I want to invite somebody to invoke the spirits. And since Ajiki, Winnie already invited Nyabungu to invoke the spirits, I want to invite Owaka as he comes. Please invoke the spirits of Ramogi so that they can come down.
Joey! Joey! Hola! ina tutu winyo mangongo winyo moja ywa kugwen Raila ina tutu winyo mangongo Raila ina tutu ni winyo mangongo winyo moja ywa kugwen Joey Luo wajong luo nigi mare Siminya ima min yuru tegi nura ukara chuanyo Olibe namdirio kanyamgozo wudu mari no dukoro mena Migori usuna kamanura degi wuda Hallelujah luno rit pinyingima Joey Thank you.
His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. Samuel Ruto, Mama Ida, Ginyitinde Duto, the family of Majoka Jaramogi. Akelo numos mamara monduka kuyo mamara kako dongiranda musie Raila. Jokanyana muntie. Joluo untie. Adwa wuyo kodu matina inya. Adwa wuyo kubu kodu ngamange kuom ngamangeyo. Raila wunya lego musiebna. Akwa umondo uchiki tutokanyana. Joluo untie. Satana zindwe. Akwa Uganda luo. Nikech wan gi welo mwakunde duto mondo uyuak Raila gi kwe mondo welo biwa gi kwe kapok adhi nyime to akwayo jodongo mwaka mora ma jaduong' ng'ama iluongo ni jaduong' miluongo ni Elda mondo amalo ting' bade jaduong' yoyote kama entie jodongo mwa Mombasa jodongo mwa Nakuru jodongo mwa Kitale jaduong' mwa kamora jokanyana mutie adwa wacho du story matin joluo dwa wacho du story matin Raila wunya lego monindo kani Raila ne wan ga jela Raila ni manyani to anan committee chieng' moro higa 87 ng'ato bire jela to donjo kuma ji ok donjie kuma ok dware ji to ting'o nambane ni ber to dok bang' juma achiel chako duogo kendo chako dok chieng' mar adek koduogo to okona niya nawe luor ka dhako gimokele ka gimalich ahinya ni bunde gi pesa ma Raila nomiye to ne wan ji ang'wen kende ne wan go kuch ariyo gi jabalo achiel na malo minago ni ng'ani ubi ni jogo senego Raila ibilo gibiro nega dibilo koni uwinjo wachno aneno mang'eny e sirikal marach mane nego ji achiegni gi weyo tadwa wachonu noganda mondo riwre Raila njoriwa wate akwa joluo nyithi luo miluongo ni Gen Z riwre uru kik upogru mondo kochopo higa 2027 to wago kura maber yanda wacho ne president ni mondo ng'e joluo gi wenge ariyo to kong'iyo wa gi wenge ariyo wabiro ng'e gi wenge adek warito kode higni mabiro goeko mondo wane kaka wuod lang'o tiyo kodwa to akwayou kama Raila owewa broad based government joluo bedu kanyo tinde wao mach Awacho dukawe unia. Nyocha anga ogudu marwakone. Joluo makonge mayando kelo na. To joluo gyo penja. Ito Bwana Ker. Joluo ma ungo gin million adi. Sakone di 1 million angwen. To konu timango gimon. Uwijo wachni. Angomo no mon nyuol. Akwai unika wuono. Kuaka. Buchakra ilate. Pero kama no mama.
Koro kigoko ka inyani ke chako Raila ok tich mayot. At this juncture, allow me to ask all MCAs, wherever you are, to please rise. MCAs wote tafadhali muamuke, so that you're recognized. Our speakers of the county assemblies, we recognize you. Asanteni sana. God bless you for coming. Mketi tafadhali. And now let me invite the Honorable Dr. James Nyikal, MP for Seme, Chair of the Health Committee, and Chairman of Duol, to come and speak on behalf of all MPs of this region.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Your Excellency, the former President of the Republic of Kenya, President Olusegun Obasanjo, the family of Right Honorable Raila Odinga.
Hi, nee office ke eppadi varuva?
Nama walkaru, just walk walkaru.
Sorry, ma'am.
நேராவே சொல்லலாம்ல வாக் பண்ணி வந்தேன்னு.
வாக்கரு போடுங்க, வாக் பண்ணிட்டே இருங்க.
Thank the family of the departed Raila Odinga for supporting him while he gave his life totally to the people of Kenya, and particularly to us politicians. I also want to thank the President of Kenya, Dr. Samoei Ruto, for the befitting send-off and the care he took of our departed leader. I also want to thank him for the cooperation Raila Odinga, that in my view and everybody's view has stabilized this country. We, as a caucus, will work within the ideals of our party, ODM. That is the party of Raila, whose ideals are a united one Kenya, respect for democracy, respect for justice and human rights, and above all, service to the people. Raila believed the only purpose of power is to improve the welfare of people and give them the services they deserve. To that extent, he hated corruption. And those are the ideals of the party he has left us, and those are the ideals we shall live with. The last consultation we have with him as a caucus, he told us, as you work with the government, which is the broad-based government, make sure Kenyans get services that they deserve. Going forward, I will advise you. But now he's gone. We will live by the ideals of ODM as led by the acting party leader, his brother Oburu Odinga. ODM Juturwa Raila no wacho ni mane party wa mbaka mwago kod mugi ke duol. No wacho ni kako gande nyaku riwruok emimiyo en wan gi teko. Wacho ni kata teko ne wuok e riwruok wa nyaku bed gi moradi achiel. Mar ariyo, ODM e party wa makwa we ODM kamora mora mo wantie to walal. ODM Juthuro party wa enango ODM. And that's where we are. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Nyikal. At this juncture, I'd like to ask our National Executive Committee to please rise wherever you are. The National Executive Committee of the party, tafadhali tusimame for recognition. Asanteni sana. Thank you so much, the National Executive Committee. I want to specifically recognize our Executive Director, Odoro Ngwen, and our Finance Director, Joshua Kawino. All the other NEC members except Central Committee members, mbaki mkisimama, mkae. All others, please sit. Central Committee members, please remain standing. Central Committee members of the party. Together with our Vice Chairpersons, I just want to recognize you. Our Vice Chairperson, Dr. Otienda Molo, our Professor Peter Anyang' Nyong'o, who's also in the Central Committee of the party, our Deputy Party Leader, Abdul Somad. The Deputy Party Leaders, I'll pass you, and the SG, because you'll come and speak, just sit. Our Whip, who is Honorable Millie Mabona, Honorable Rosa Buyu, who's the Director of Political Affairs, our President for the Women, Beth Siengo, our Vice Chair, Honorable Ariko from Turkana, our Youth President Ketora, our Vice Chair Senator Mwaruma from Taita Taveta, the party's Treasurer Timothy Bosire, and no, the NEC members just be Vice Chair Christine Lemein. Amevaki Masai. Oh, no. Something is covering her. Christine Lemein, our Vice Chair from Narok. Asante sana. Please just be seated. I would now like to invite our Secretary General of the party, Senator Sifuna, to come and make his remarks.
Asante sana. Asante sana kwa familia ya baba yetu, rafiki yetu, kiongozi wetu, rafiki yetu ambaye ametulea sisi vijana katika siasa, wakiongozwa na Mama Aida, ndugu yangu Raila Junior, na dada zangu wawili Winnie na Rosemary. Mheshimiwa Rais na viongozi wote ambao wamefika hapa, na wasalimu kwa jina la Yesu. Hamjambo. Hamjambo tena. Hebu nipungie mkono kama unaniona, hata wa kanisa. Asante. Asante. Mimi ndio Sifuna, katibu mkuu wa chama cha ODM, seneta wa Nairobi na naibu kiranja wa walio wachache pale kwenye Senate. Zaidi ya yote, mimi ni kijana wa baba. Waheshimiwa wote ambao wamefika hapa leo, I have been extremely privileged. It is the privilege of my life to have met Baba, to have studied under his feet, to have learned all that I have learned from him, and finally to serve him as his Secretary General for the last 8 years. I will eternally be grateful to you, Jacom, for the opportunity that you gave me. I have never had opportunity to ask why you picked me, Baba. Tumekuwa na wewe katika sherehe kama hizi nyingi sana, Na wakati moja tulikuwa tunaulizana, mimi nilikuwa najua nikifariki baba atakuwa kwa mazishi yangu. Nilikuwa najiuliza, baba, if you came to my burial, what would you say about Sifuna? Na nikajiuliza, what will I say on that dreadful day when we have to bury our baba, our mentor, our leader? Words fail me.
Trade is changing at the speed of thought. At DB World, we don't just keep up, we clear the way.
We're a global supply chain force that anticipates where your business is moving.
At DP World, our global reach means more than just scale.
It means reliable, agile, intelligent supply chains that keep your business moving smarter, faster, safer.
Your business can't wait.
It's time
to change what's possible.
Wa chama tuonyeshe umoja ili hawa ndugu zetu ambao ni wanachama wafuate mfano wetu. Nataka niseme hapa mbele yako baba ya kwamba chama hiki ambacho umetuachia, mimi Sifuna sitakuwa baadhi ya wale ambao watachangia kuangusha chama cha Raila Amolo Odinga. Baba, because ODM is one of your biggest legacies, Your Excellency Baba. I, as Sifuna, will do everything in my power to keep this party united and together. Even in the face of open provocation, Baba, you know what I am talking about. You know why I'm saying that. So, mimi nataka niseme ya kwamba vile Reverend Wesonga ametuambia hapa. Baba alikuwa anasikiza wananchi. Baba alikuwa anasikiza wananchi. Na mimi nataka kuencourage wanachama wa ODM. Sisi viongozi sasa tunyamaze kidogo, tusikie nyinyi mnasema nini. Nyinyi mtuambie mnataka tufanye nini na chama cha baba Raila Amolo Odinga. Namaliza nikisema baba Raila Amolo Odinga alizungumza wazi mbele ya nchi nzima tarehe 22 mwezi uliopita mbele ya hawa wabunge katika hoteli ya Agile pale Nairobi. Baba aliongea kwa kinywa chake mwenyewe, na waomba viongozi msiingize maneno kwa mdomo ya mtu ambaye amelala. Alisema yeye mwenyewe, akasema kama chama lazima tujiandae kwa ajili ya uchaguzi wa mwaka 2027. Na wale ambao wanaeneza mambo mengine hapa, baba alisema, who has told you? Who has told you? Who has told you? Kwa hivyo sisi tutafuata the last standing instruction ya baba ambaye alitoa chini ya siku 23 ambazo zimepita kabla afariki. Kwa hayo mengi, ni jukumu langu pia kama katibu mkuu wa chama. Mheshimiwa Rais, ilinivunja moyo sana kwamba baba alitoka Nairobi bila kusikia sauti za watu wa Nairobi wakisema tuko tayari. Sasa ni jukumu la hawa ambao wamefika hapa leo. Nataka mseme chant ya chama cha ODM mpaka baba ajue anazikwa na wanachama wa ODM. Nikisema ODM, tunasema tuko tayari. Muko tayari? Muko tayari? ODM! 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 Asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki.
Thank you so much, our SG. Our party leader, when we were saying members of the Central Committee, you did not rise, but I want to recognize you. Our party leader, who is the chair of the Central Committee, Dr. Oburu Oginga, the chairman of the Central Committee. Wamama wa chama cha ODM ebu muamke, because baba alikuwa mtetezi wetu. Baba could fight for us even personally. Please just... Please wave tafadhali. Asante sana. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Now, allow me to invite to speak to us the governor of Migori County, Governor Ochilo Mbogo Ayako.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Your Excellency, Madam Aida Betty Odinga, all the dignitaries present and all the protocols observed. Nyasaye ber, seche duto. I want to take this opportunity to bring the condolence of the great people of Migori, the condolence of my family, and the condolences of all the living things from Migori County. I want to say that we are so sorry. We have lost our leader, we have lost our mentor, we have lost our alter ego. But I also want to say one thing because I'm cognizant of the time. Not many people are aware of the fact that His Excellency the President Ruto was a founder member of ODM. Allow me to remind all of us who are here today that in 2005, when there was a movement to bring the new constitution to this nation, that movement was headed by Baba, and in that movement, the current President of the Republic of Kenya, President Ruto, was in that movement. The former President of the Republic of Kenya, Uhuru Kenyatta, was in that movement. Professor Nyong'o was in that movement. Na hata mimi Ochilo Ayako, I was in that movement. I am saying so in remembrance of Baba because Baba knew how to put teams together. Baba brought everybody as a team and ensured that he was focused that Kenyans were to have a new constitution. And mimi nikiwa mtu wake wa mkono wakati huo, I was a minister and a young one, a one that was very fearful. So I went to Baba and asked him, you are a minister in this new administration. I am the youngest minister in this new administration. And you have said we should take a stand for the people of Kenya. I am saying so to confirm that Baba never betrayed the people of Kenya when the interest of the people of Kenya was ahead of everybody. Baba sacrificed everything he wanted. So I want to say tukumbuke Baba, tumkumbuke kwa ile msimamo alichukua na sisi zote tuendelee hivyo. Asanteni sana na Mungu atubariki.
Thank you so much. As we remember that we are in the solemn occasion of sending off our father, our leader, our statesman, an occasion being watched from across the world. I would now like
कुछ भी मतलब कुछ भी बोलने का। अरे सर सच में ये सर की वाव वाली दिवाली सेल में कोई भी लैपटॉप उठाओ और 20,000 रुपए तक का डिस्काउंट ले जाओ। I am an educated citizen of this country. You think I will fall for your salesman technique? अरे मैं ऐसा आदमी हूँ जो घर पे आए डिलीवरी एजेंट से भी ना प्राइस नेगोशिएट करा देता है। बता बेटा।
पापा इधर लिखा तो है नो कास्ट EMI, एक्सटेंडेड वारंटी, फ्री एक्सीडेंटल डैमेज प्रोटेक्शन।
और सर ये फ्रीबी भी आपका।
ये सच में इतना वाव है?
हाँ चतुर, डील्स इतने वाव यकीन न कर पाओ। एसर वाव वाली दिवाली 31 अक्टूबर तक।
देखा पापा, एसर वाव वाली दिवाली ऑफर का कमाल।
अरे बेटे, इट्स ऑल वाव वाले पापा का कमाल।
Jatendwa mageno Mose gero piny Kenya ga Afrika mangima. Kawanka in front of our father, Dr. Basanjo from Nigeria. Mwaseti yogo kinde mangeny, the ODM, Raila and myself, we have visited him at his farm and he gave us strong support in the struggle for the second generation. Secondly, I want to say today, I have known Baba for a long time. He is my Rika. When there was in 2005, a very important decision to be made in this nation between the Kilifi draft constitution and the Bomas draft constitution. The Kilifi draft basically denied Kenyans the opportunity to have devolution and wanted Kenya to continue as highly centralized nation, the type that Mzee Jomo Kenyatta handed over to Moi. Moi continued with it. By the time that referendum was held, the nation was ready for change. And Baba led the orange color. There were two colors, or two symbols for that referendum: bananas and oranges. Bananas were defenders of the old constitution and the centralized government. Orange was for change and for devolution. That is the origin of the Orange Democratic Movement. Orange Democratic Movement cannot continue as a party without strong support of devolution and giving services to the grassroots of our nation. And therefore today we sit here mourning and said goodbye to the father of ODM, to the father of making sure that every government that comes after that referendum will continue to focus on service to the people, will continue to hold the common man as the common man and woman at the center of government and government policies. On Monday, the 3rd of October, Dennis Onyango called me on Sunday and told me that you need to go and see Baba on tomorrow, the 3rd of October. I left Kisumu in the evening of Sunday to make sure that I was at Jacom's house very early in the morning. We spent a whole morning together. And he said, Owadgi Mary, he used to call me Owadgi Mary, the brother of Mary. And I would call him Iwonya Lego. Owadgi Mary, adwani timi gimoroka. Kaukinde ni, monindiki e pepa moro. Manyalo deal with this issue of tribalism. The word tribe came from the colonialists. As far as Kenyans are concerned, we knew people as Jo, Jo Luo, Jo Kikuyu, Jakamba, the people of. And therefore the word tribe is a retrogressive word and concept. Do a paper on the issue of nationalities and the state, the modern state, so that the central committee of the party can discuss it and put it before the party as the understanding of the people of the party on tribalism and the death of tribalism and the birth of nationalities are the only progressive concept in democratic times. ODM! ODM! Asanteni sana.
Asante sana, Professor. We now are getting towards the end of this session, and I've gotten to our deputy party leaders. Before I invite the first, let me recognize Honorable Walter Owino, MP Awendo, who is also here with us. Let me now invite Senator Godfrey Osotsi, Senator of Vihiga, and deputy party leader of the ODM party.
Familia ya baba kiongozwa na mama Aida, His Excellency the President, the Deputy President, and all protocol observed. Mimi yangu ni fupi. Kwanza tupokee salamu ya baba. Salamu ya baba kwa hewa. Ya kwanza, tarehe 2 mwezi huu itabaki kama siku muhimu sana. Kwa sababu baba Raila Amolo Odinga alikaa pale hoteli ya Serena the whole of afternoon mpaka late in the evening, na alikuwa na summon watu, anawaita na waongelesha. Mimi am lucky, I was one of the people. Nikiwa kule Senate, baba akaniita, nikakaa na yeye pale Serena. Na hiyo siku baba was in high spirit na alifungua roho mambo yake. Baada ya hiyo nikishaenda nyumbani 1 hour later nikaambiwa kwamba unaitwa urudi pale Serena. Nikapata pale Serena Mheshimiwa Gladys Wanga, Mheshimiwa Junet Mohamed, Mheshimiwa Rosa Buyu na Mheshimiwa Odoro Ngwen kwa mkutano na baba. Na hiyo baba akauliza swali kwamba hii mkutano ambao tulikuwa tunapanga kubwa ODM at 20, akasema kwamba yeye anasafiri anaenda kule India. Akatuuliza hii mkutano mnatakaje, iendelee ama isiendelee? Na akatupa nafasi kila mmoja wetu tuseme kama mkutano itaendelea ama haitaendelea. Sisi wote tukasema kwamba baba, wewe ndio mwenyewe. We are not celebrating ODM at 20, but we are celebrating you for the legacy of this country and for the fights you fought for the people of Kenya. Sisi wote tukasema tutaahirisha hiyo mkutano mpaka ile siku baba atarudi. Lakini mimi majonzi yangu ni kwamba kumbe baba alikuwa anajua anaenda, kwa sababu alisema hiyo ODM at 20 ataita watu wote wale wamepitia kwa chama cha ODM, akiwemo rais wa Kenya Mheshimiwa Ruto na Mheshimiwa Uhuru Kenyatta, wote, Mheshimiwa Musalia Mudavadi, na leo mnawaona hapa wote. Sikujua kwamba hiyo ODM at 20 itakuwa ni mazishi ya mzee baba Raila Odinga. Ya mwisho, mimi nikikaa pale na baba tumeongea mambo mengi, but I just want to send 2 most important things. Kwamba baba Rais William Ruto, sisi kama chama tunashukuru sana, umepatia rafiki yako a befitting send off. We are happy as a party. But baba was happy if all Kenyans enjoy life and benefit. Baba, on March this year, baba Raila Odinga aliweka kidole kwa mkataba 10 points agenda ambayo ni masuala ya Wakenya. Mheshimiwa Rais, umesaidia ndugu yako vikubwa, lakini baba atakuwa na furaha sana kule mbinguni kama hiyo 10 point agenda itakamilika vile alikuwa anataka. Na baba mwenyewe alikuwa amesema tarehe March next year 2026 yale masuala 10 yawe yametekeleza. Kwa hivyo Rais, I know you have the ability, I know you have the capability, I know you have the power. Please make baba happy in heaven. Ya mwisho, chama cha ODM, I want to join the other leaders who have spoken before me to say many people are saying outside there that now that baba has gone, the party is gone. I want to tell you today that baba has left a strong team of able, brave individuals who are ready to run this party. We will sit down. We will take our time to mourn baba. After mourning baba, we will constructively engage internally. And then we will pick our pieces and ODM will stand strong as a single political party in Kenya that will continue to drive the vision of baba. Asanteni sana. Wacha tuseme ODM. ODM. Asanteni sana, Mungu wabariki.
Let me now invite the governor of Kisii, deputy party leader of the ODM party, Honorable His Excellency Simba Arati.
Aya. Your Excellency, the President of Kenya, Mama Aida, distinguished family members, fellow mourners. Allow me, I wanted to read a long speech that I had, but because of time, I'll speak as the deputy party leader of ODM. Kwanza mnikubalie mimi kama Simba Arati, gavana wa Kisii, nilete rambirambi zangu na familia yangu na watu wangu wote wa jamii ya Omogusi. Pili, nataka nirudie mimi leo hii kuwa gavana. Baba Raila aliniteua kuwa kansela kule Nairobi kwa miaka 5. Baadaye nikiwa nanyang'anywa tiketi yangu ya ubunge, baba akaamua anipe tiketi ile. Nikakuwa mbunge wa 2 kule Nairobi kwa tiketi ya chama. Na hata wakati nilikwenda Kisii kusimama kama gavana, hawakuamini kwamba ningechukua. Baba akanipa tiketi ile. Nimesoma katika darasa la baba. Amenipa mtihani. Nimepita mtihani. Baba ananipigia simu akiwa hapa. Mara ya kwanza mwezi uliopita akaniambia nikatoka Nairobi kuja kumuona. Tukaongea. Akaniambia nirudi Nairobi niende kukutana na Rais Ruto. Tuongee mambo ya chama na viongozi wa Kisii kukutana na yeye. Baadaye wiki moja kabla hajaenda kule India, mzee amenitafuta kwa simu. Akaniambia nataka simu ya bibi yangu. Alikuwa anataka amuongeleshe. Nikampea, wakaongea. Wakakubaliana kwamba wiki hiyo angesafiri kule Uchina kwenda kutibiwa. Lakini baadaye nikaondoka Kisii mara moja kuelekea Nairobi kumuona. Nikaenda nyumbani, nikakutana na mama Aida. Nikampata. Mzee alikuwa Serena. Akaniambia, Simba, usije Serena, uje nyumbani. Tukakutana. Mzee akaniambia, Simba, nataka niende Malindi kwa siku 2. Nitarudi nione kama nakwenda India ama naenda Uchina. Tukakubaliana na baba, akaenda Malindi, akarudi. Tukakutana na Mheshimiwa William Ruto, rais wetu. Rais akaniambia, we cannot gamble with the life of our brother Raila Odinga. I'm giving a plane tomorrow to take mzee to India. And Mheshimiwa Rais, nashukuru, asante sana. Nataka niseme, najua kwamba baba amelala, yuko pale. Baba amelala, baba aenda salama. Lakini jua kwamba papa wameamka sasa. Wamesema kwamba kulala kwako chama cha ODM kitalala. Nataka nihakikishie umati huu, chama cha ODM sasa ndio tumeanza mapambano. Mapambano ndio tumeanza. Baba, utafurahia mahali utakuwa, safari ambayo tuko nayo. Nataka niwahakikishie wanachama wa chama. Wanga, nipe dakika moja, mimi nalia. Dakika moja. Nataka niwahakikishie wanachama wale ambao hapa, wale walikuwa napinga baba, wale waliodhulumu baba, wengine wako hapa ndani. Lakini nasema kwa sababu baba umelala, wasamehewe. Lakini hatuwezi sahau. Nataka niwahakikishie mimi kama deputy party leader, siku ya kesho, Mheshimiwa Rais, tafadhali tunaomba kwamba shujaa ambaye tunasherehekea kesho ni Baba Raila Amolo Odinga. Mwisho mnikubalie tuimbe huu wimbo peke yake, bado mapambano. Vijana msilale, vijana msilale, bado mapambano. Hebu tusimame juu tafadhali. Huo wimbo lazima tukumbushane, kwa sababu mapambano sasa ndio tumeanza kuelekea mbele. Vijana msilale, vijana msilale, bado mapambano, 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 bado mapambano. ODM msilale, ODM msilale, bado mapambano, 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 bado mapambano. Asanteni. Lazima kura za 2027 sisi kama chama lazima tushinde uchaguzi huo pamoja, lazima tutashinda. Asanteni. Mungu awe nanyi.
Allow me to invite the penultimate speaker under the party. And as I invite him, I'd like to recognize Baba's son, a young man who became Baba's friend, Kasmuel Marco Ure. Kasmuel, you are a serious man, you're going places. Even if you're mocked, stay strong. Let me now invite our deputy party leader, Governor of Mombasa, Governor Abdul Swamad Sharif Nasir. Karibu sana, Governor.
Aya, baada ya kufuata itifaki zote, mimi nimekaa hapa na nikaona kila mmoja anaongea lile ambalo kwamba baba alikuwa amemwambia. Lakini mimi kwa unyenyekevu niko na barua ambao kwamba nimemwandikia baba, yale ambao yameweza kujiri kuanzia alipokuwa ameenda mbele ya haki na mpaka sasa hivi. Baba, katika barua ambao kwamba nakuandikia, nimeona watu wengi hapa, aliyeongea Kijaluo, aliyeongea Kiingereza. Mimi nitaomba niongee Kiswahili ili sije wengine wakaona na wasengenya, na ndio maana siongei Kijaluo hii leo. Baba, katika mazishi yako baba, katika mazishi yako ni mazishi ambayo kwamba ni ya maajabu. Dunia nzima inaweza kuomboleza na wewe, jamii, marafiki, familia, wale ambao kwamba alikuwa ni wako wa ndani. Lakini baba, lile ambalo kwamba la ziada, hata maadui zako sote tunashtuka na tunashtuka ya kwa leo wanatoka machozi, na tunajiuliza ya kwa ilikuwa ni machozi ya ukweli ama ni machozi ya uongo. Baba, ulituonesha ya kwa chama cha ODM ni chama ambacho kwamba ni lazima kitetee watu. Baba, katika ile hali ya kupima hali ya maji na unga, chama pale ambao kwamba ulituacha sisi katika uongozi, Baba, tuliamua ya kuwa Daktari Oburu aweze kushikilia nafasi yako, tukikaa chini tuweze kuendelea. Na nina imani Baba, pale ulipo ni jambo ambalo kwamba tumelifaa la maana. Baba Agwambo Tinga, Baba, katika hikma yako ulituambia tunaingia katika mambo ya broad based. Baba, tulikaa masaa na wewe tukaulizana, je, tuingie katika broad based ama tusiingie? Na sote tukakubaliana ya kuwa tuingie katika serikali ya broad based. Baba, nakupatia uhakikisho hivi sasa hivi, hatukukusaliti wakati uko hai na hatutakusaliti wakati umefariki. Tutakaa ndani ya serikali ya broad based. Baba, tutakataa kuweza kukusaliti. Baba, jana nilipiga Mama Aida Pambaja na Mama Aida akaniuliza swali moja baba. Mama Aida akaniuliza, huu umati wote lao ingelikuwa sio serikali kuweza kutusaidia, tungefanya vipi mtoto wangu? Nikamwambia baba, magavana wa ODM pengine tukechukua wale Kanjo Inspectorate wote tukawaleta, pia tusingeweza kucontrol umati ambao kwamba walikuwa wanataka kuzika. Na nikamwambia Mama Aida, na yuko hapa ni shahidi, nikamwambia kesho nikiongea nitakuwa ni mwenye kukosa fadhila nisipoweza kumshukuru William Samoei Ruto, kwa sababu baba ulinifunza tulipokuwa Addis Ababa, wakati ilipokwenda vile ilivyoenda, ukaniambia mshukuru yule aliyekufaa. Niko hapa hii leo. Thank you. Asante Rais William Samoei Ruto. Lao si wewe, sijui tungekuwa vipi tumeweza kumzika. Baba, nikimalizia, baba, leo hii mimi ni shahidi. Tunamuomba Mama Aida kwa unyenyekevu, vile ambavyo kwamba baba alitushika mikono tukaingia katika siasa. Tunamuomba Mama Aida awabariki watoto wake alowazaa, lakini ni ndugu za Wakenya wote. Junior, Rosie na Winnie, musituache mkono. The ODM party needs you and we can be able to songe katika hii safari mbele. Mimi nimesikia wengi wakiongea habari ya mwaka 2027. Nimesikia wengi wakiongea mambo ya mwaka 2027. Gladys, point zangu mbili za mwisho nataka kuweka. Ya kwanza, baba, ulikuwa umetunuku Mombasa na ukaniamini niweze kuweka sherehe za miaka 20. Ikifika Novemba baba, Mombasa inafanya sherehe. Tunasherekea miaka 20 ya ODM na tunasherekea miaka yako yale ambao kwamba uliweza kupeana. Na hata hii leo baba, kuna delegates kutoka Mombasa wako hapa. Kuna MCAs wa Mombasa wako hapa. Kuna assembly na leadership yao yote iko hapa baba. Yote kwa sababu yako. Baba, ikifika mwaka 2027, mambo mawili yatatendeka katika hii Kenya. Wana ODM nisikizeni kwa makini. Mambo mawili yatatendeka katika hii Kenya na kuonesha nguvu zetu. Hii by elections zinazokuja, sote hapa tutaingia mashinani kuhakikisha tumeshinda by elections zile ambazo kwamba zilioko katika maeneo ya Kasipul, maeneo ya Ugenya, maeneo ya Magarini. Watu watajitokeza kwa heshima yako baba, na kila mmoja hapa atatoka na kuweza kuhakikisha ataweza kuinua uso wako, ili ikifika mwaka 2027 baba, mambo ni mawili. Umetufunza ya kuwa kuna njia nyingi ya kuwa kanga. Tunasema hivi, mwaka 2027 hatukai katika upinzani. Mwaka 2027 we will not be in the opposition. mambo mawili yatafanyika. Agosti tunapiga kura. September we are either in government or we are government. Joey! Joey! Joey!
Jothurwa ber kosok ber. Bas. Finally, I would like to invite, in his hat, he has two hats. One as the National Organizing Secretary of the ODM party, and the other as the chairman of the Council of Governors. And that is the Governor of Wajir County, Governor FCPA Ahmed Abdullahi, to come and speak to us. And when he finishes, call back the official MC, who's the Deputy President. Karibu, our chairman.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, William Samoei Ruto, Mama Aida, and the entire Odinga family, all mourners here present, Hamjambo. Your Excellencies, allow me to introduce the Excellency Governors of the various counties who are here. Excellency Governors, please stand up. And after I call your name, please be seated. We had here on stage Her Excellency Governor Gladys Wanga, Governor of Homa Bay. We also had up here on stage Governor Professor Peter Anyang' Nyong'o, Governor of Kisumu County. We had here the two party leaders, Governor of Mombasa, Abdul Samad Sharif Nasir, and Governor of Kisii County, Excellency Simba Arati. We have the host governor also, who I'm positive will come and speak, Governor James Orengo. We have Governor Dr. Ochilo Ayako, Governor of Migori County. Governor Dr. Paul Otuoma, Governor of Busia County. Governor Speaker Emeritus Kenneth Lusaka, Governor of Bungoma County. Governor Dr. Wilbur Otichilo of Vihiga County. Governor FCPA Fernandez Barasa of Kakamega County. Governor His Excellency Joseph Olelenku of Kajiado County. Governor Dr. Dado Godana of Tana River County. Governor Gideon Mungaro of Kilifi County. Governor Patrick Olentutu of Narok County. Have I missed any governor? Oh yes. Her Excellency Wavinya Ndeti of Machakos County. His Excellency Governor Kangata Wabarua of Muranga, and His Excellency Johnson Arthur Sakaja of Nairobi County. His Excellency the Governor of Nyamira County, Nyaribo. Asante, Your Excellency. Your Excellency and the family. Mama Aida and the family, kindly accept my condolences, the condolences of my family, the condolences of the people of Wajir County, the condolences of the people of Northern Kenya and the Northeast, and the condolences
of the 47 governors of Kenya and the secretariat and the staff of the Council of Governors. Baba was indeed the architect, the father, and the protector of devolution. Devolution was Baba, and Baba was devolution. Baba always told us as governors that devolution is not a favor, it is the only way to equalize Kenya and to have a Kenya where development reaches every corner of this country. Baba will be missed at the Council of Governors. He will be missed for his ability to speak the truth when it's costly. He will be missed for his courage, unwavering courage. He will be missed for his belief in devolution. On the 16th, Your Excellency, Facebook reminded me and my people of Wajir that 10 years ago, on the 16th of October, Baba came and walked on the first kilometer of tarmac in Wajir County. And he told us, this is why I fought for devolution in the 2010 Constitution. Baba will be missed for always putting Kenya first. Baba has taught African leaders that whatever political grievances you have, none of them is worthy of burning your country for. He always resolved all political grievances legally and politically. He was the stabilizer in chief in Kenya. He is the one who had guaranteed political peace. So for those of us now left at the platform, under the leadership of His Excellency the President, in honor of Baba Raila Amolo Odinga, we should vow never to ban Kenya for the sake of politics. And we should vow to deal with all our grievances and differences through the rule of law and through political negotiation. As for the ODM party, this party, formidable movement that Raila Amolo Odinga built, doesn't have followers only in Nyanza and in Western. It has followers everywhere in Kenya. It has followers in Coast, in the north and the northeast. It has followers in Masaini. It has followers everywhere, in every former province and in every county in Kenya. As we have given the interim leadership of this formidable party to our mzee and senator and elder brother of our departed party leader, Mzee Oburu Odinga, we want to assure you of our support, that we will hold ODM together at all costs, and that ODM will not fade. The legacy of Raila Amolo Odinga cannot fade. In his honor, we will ensure that ODM is one. And Your Excellency, I want to join everyone who thanked you for offering our party leader a state funeral befitting of him. He left us in broad-based, we will remain in broad-based. Fare thee well, Baba. Joey. I also want to recognize all the deputy governors, and there are very many of them here, who have also taken time to be with us here and to attend this important last function of Baba. I want to thank you. With that, may I then return the mic back to the official MC.
I thank you all.
Now, thank you very much. We try and hurry up a bit. I'm going to call a number of speakers here, and every one of you, you come in quick succession, 2-3 minutes, pay your tributes. Ngoja Mishi, takuita, I'll call you Mishi, just go back. Let me call Governor James Orengo, and after him, I want to call the experts that Baba donated in the broad-based government. So after James Orengo, I will call Minister Oparanya, Minister Joho, Badi, and Opio Wandai to say one word, 1 minute each, then we go towards completion of this program. Karibu, Governor James Agre Bob Orengo, Senior Counsel, Governor of Siaya.
Kapo kawacho gimoro akoya agodi godo nongoro biwere wend baba kai agodi
DJ. ODM, instrumental. Ni awana nyango huo josuba nyakwalek. Elakana tuma jawaya. We awe na molotinga. Poke na nuango vipimogo. Ni Raila to poke na nuango vipimogo. Ni awana molo huonya lego nigi chuma mateno bate. Awana molo kegoneyo piduruedi dumo kisungu. Orengo dumo kisungu. Ni Ruto dumo kisungu. Wadai dumo kisungu. Ni Jogi dumo kisungu mutamo wa. Munataka nani? Munataka nani? Wakenya, munapenda nani? Amolo, tiga uonya lego romo wangeni wadinonu. Wangeni turodoko, ni wangeni wadinonu. Wangeni turomogo, ni katek to uderu. Wangeni wiyego, munataka nani? Tunapenda baba, Amolo Odinga. Tunapenda baba, Raila Odinga. Agwambo uonya lego ni uotorumo. Anitinga koro riti ni sechorumo. Agwambo uonya lego ni sechorumo.
Pero kamana godi. Joturo untie. Joturo untie. Pokanena ujoturo untie. Basi nitasema machache sana, yani muda imeyoyoma. First, to maintain Your Excellency Aida Odinga, to Rosemary Jr. and Winnie, to Dr. Oburu Oginga, and Your Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya, President Uhuru, President Obasanjo, and all mourners who have joined us on this great day. President Ruto, let me put it on record. Let me put it on record that many years ago in Bondo, in Nyamira, when we had requested the government of the day to give Jaramogi Oginga Odinga a state funeral, the government of the day refused to give Jaramogi a state funeral. All they did was to offer us one helicopter. And we all said, if that is all you are going to give Jaramogi Oginga Odinga, we say no. And we'll take Jaramogi to his final resting place in Bondo. So I do not want to take it for granted that you've given Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga a state funeral. I do not want to take that for granted. Indeed, this is the first proper state funeral with military colors, with the participation of the military in the whole of Nyanza region. We have lost so many sons in Nyanza. We lost Mboya, we lost Agwingi, we lost Ouko, but this is the first time we have seen a state funeral, and I want to thank you for this and go on record as thanking you. Now, I want to say something about Raila. Because without saying the qualities of Raila, who really what Raila was, then it will be impossible to keep his legacy. What did Raila really stand for? Why did many politicians come over these years and fall on the wayside? And Raila was always there fighting for us. Raila was a fighter for justice and democracy all his life. And sometimes I'm taken aback by some people who enjoy the rights Raila has fought for, including political parties. There are those who now lead political parties and abuse Raila Amolo Odinga without knowing that without Raila Amolo Odinga, you would not be leading those parties that you're leading today. They don't know. And I say, woe unto you. I say, woe unto you. There are those who forget the legacy of Raila Amolo Odinga. We have the Constitution of Kenya 2010. And people are here, and I like what Simbarati was trying to say, that there are people here today, when Raila was fighting for this constitution, they said no to that constitution. I want to remind you that without Raila Amolo Odinga, we will not be having this constitution. So Raila was courageous. He was a brave man. I remember after the elections in 2017, when his votes were stolen, and we must continue to say that, when his votes were stolen, Raila decided with a few of us that he is going to be sworn as a people's president at Uhuru Park. You know, that day is when I knew there are many people who wear trousers, but they should not be wearing those trousers. But Raila said, we are going to Uhuru Park and I'll be sworn as the people's president. Did Raila go or he did not go? Did Raila go Uhuru Park or he did not go? I remember many times when Raila has been tear-gassed and was nearly killed. Therefore, before you open your mouth to talk against Raila, remember what he has fought for and what he has stood for. And today, I want to remind all Kenyans, that the legacy of Raila Amolo Odinga will not be kept by mere speech. Speechifying would not be enough. It is to make sure that the gains we have made will never be lost. You should never give any space for gains that Kenya has gained to be lost. That is the only way of keeping the true legacy of Raila Amolo Odinga. And President Ruto, I am confident that when you consider the agreement that you have between the party ODM and UDA, that both of you witnessed, that this will be fulfilled, because that will keep the legacy and spirit of Raila burning and burning and burning and burning. The other character of Raila Amolo Odinga, other than being brave and courageous, was that he was a peacemaker. Raila was a peacemaker. And even today, we can see that Raila can bring Uhuru together, and Ruto is here as president. That was the true spirit of Raila Amolo Odinga, that the nation should keep talking together in unity and as brothers. Finally, I'm one of the people who believe that we must keep the party ODM. You must keep the party ODM. Remember the ideology of the party ODM. There's a huge delegation here, including the governor from Tororo, people from Gulu, my friend Olara Otunu, I think is also in the house. We welcome you. But Olara Otunu, during Pinluo, when His Excellency the President and President Museveni was here, he spoke in Luo. And I want, if you have anybody near you, to translate what I'm saying. Nijo Luo wangi kitwa. 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 In that spirit of the Luo nation, that spirit of Luo nation is like we like speaking the truth. We like speaking the truth. We like living in peace with our brothers. We like inclusivity. We are against those who are trying to tear Kenya apart and speak the language of division and tribalism and ethnicity. Woe unto you! So, President, I